yourselves back to another video. So this is part 2 of the Justin Bieber Changes album review. If you want to check out part 1, it was songs All Around Me through Second Emotion. So this is going to be Second Emotion through At Least For Now. So if you want to check that out, I'll link it in the description. But this is the more laid back guitar solo kind of part of the album. So hope you enjoy, and yeah, let's get back into the review. The verse before Travis was fire. I heard the ad-libs. I thought it was going to be fire. And yeah, I'm going to say this word. This isn't custom, but I normally don't say this. But I don't like Travis. I heard it coming in. I said, what the hell is that? I said, that's what I said. That's what I said.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, bro, what is this? I was like, what the? Not Travis.
What the freak? I thought it was kind of introing it at first. Then it goes back in Just Me chorus. I'm like, oh, what? I did. First of all, I could not understand what he was saying. Second of all, it was. I'm sorry, Travis cannot thrive on spoken word. Like he can. To me, it sounded like he was trying to do something like Meek Mill would do. No. He can do stuff without autotune and without reverb. Yes, that's fine. But literally, he was like, blah 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 blah. Wait, no. Da 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 da. Yeah. This that. Back to chorus. Like what?
Like he was just talking.
Yes,
he was talking.
Yes.
He wasn't rapping.
And you couldn't understand it, number one. Number two, it didn't sound meaningful, even though I couldn't understand it. Number three, it threw off the vibe of the song. Travis, without Travis, the song's probably a 7.5. With Travis, it's a freaking 5. And I love Travis. Dom knows how much I love Travis. One of my favorite artists.
I love Travis too.
And I model a lot of my music off him. But Travis, no. So let's hope the next song.
Like he came in and I was like, this isn't mumble rap, this is mumble talk.
Exactly, which does not fit. Get Me, I've already done a review of. Check that out. That is actually a really good song. Like that is a very, very good song. His vocals are amazing. I'd say it's a lot like Come Around Me, just so you know, Dom. So that's a really good song. But ETA. Oh, and before we go into ETA, I want to say this. Again, so far, this album's been good. But we need a switch in beats. We need like an acoustic or a more poppy. Lately, I haven't been really feeling like we've been getting acoustic or poppy. I feel like we've been getting R&B rap kind of pop sort of stuff rather than normal sort of pop or acoustic. So I'm hoping that with these last couple songs.
It feels like he switched his style up, which is good. I mean, it's always good to switch style up, but I want like a couple Justin Bieber songs that actually sound like Justin Bieber song.
And I'm seeing Changes
like
after ETA, and Changes is obviously the title track for the album. That crap needs to be deep in it. I don't want it to be some normal, trap, freaking R&B. Take it out on me.
If that's any time to put in like a guitar melody, an acoustic guitar, and that's the only thing he's singing.
Exactly. All right, ETA. Effects on his voice. Really, really good. Good vibes. The oohs were great. His vocals were really, really good. This was a good song, a good change up. I like it. I was getting a little bit with the album, not just a little bit. So this kind of brought me into it. Really good vibes. I felt like his voice could have had a little more reverb actually, but that's fine. When the beat starts phasing in and out, so sick. That when I play that on my sound system in my car, so sick. Like I said, Goody did a different song. The lyrics were kind of basic, so they're all right. I love the go part. Great ending when it came with the bass in. It was just the lyrics is a great song to dance to. And finally, I don't know if you thought of this, but he should have had Post Malone on this song because Post Malone could have belted, Blame It On Me, Circles, when he does his vibrato, he could have belted on this song. What's your ETA? Like Post Malone doing that. Oh my, Post would have thrived on this much more than Forever. He did okay in Forever. He could have done amazing on this song and added more flavor to the song. So needed Post Malone. But this is a good song. What do you think about this song?
Honestly, this is my favorite song so far, and that's weird because I really wasn't expecting it to be, but once the song started playing, I was like, okay. It's like this is something, I'd be listening to in my car, just driving down the road. It just gave me that like really cool vibe. The lyrics kind of remind me of like Khalid, like Location kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the beat reminds me of like an Arizona Zervas type beat. because he uses that kind of like same guitar pattern all the time, where it's just strum and then a mute. And I love that guitar pattern used in beats because it just makes it sound really good. I like the
Groovy.
switch up. I mean, like you said, they read our minds. Like we were asking for a switch up and we got a switch up. I like how he goes low before the chorus too. When he says ETA, and he just goes low and then comes back up and does the ETA part. Um, the ending was kind of funny when he said drop your pen and then he's like, oh, you're only 5 minutes away. That was kind of funny and I kind of liked it. It kind of gave like a vibe to the song that makes you want to listen to it. So like a story, I guess. It sounded like a story.
What do you think
So
about the
I like the song. I think Posty would have done good on the song. I think he would have done better than Forever. But I also think that if they gave him more time on Forever, he probably would have done better on that song.
Yeah.
Because he really only had like a 30-second verse. Not even. He probably had like a 25-second verse, to be honest. So I feel like if they gave him more time, he probably would have done better. But I think he would have fit on this song too.
Yeah. Okay, now changes. Now, before we get into this one, all I'm saying, okay, this is the only thing I care about this song. It needs to be saying something. Something more than surface level. It needs to be saying something, but changes.
So changes. Again, he read our minds. Like that acoustic, perfect. The background, perfect. The vocals, perfect. The song, really good. The lyrics were amazing. I felt like this was a song that he picked up his guitar and just was singing to his wife at like a campfire or something. That's what I felt like. Like he just came up with this randomly and was like something he did off the top of his head and was just playing on a guitar and did it for his wife, and it sounds really good. It's probably one of my favorite songs on this album. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, and I really don't have much to say.
Oh, dude, I love it. Yeah, this is my favorite song so far on the album. The lyrics were so good. I want to be the best. I wrote down the lyrics. I want to be the best me for you. That's what you need in a relationship. Amazing voice tone, really good voice tone. He had some grit and vibrato. That was good. I'm going through changes, but that don't mean I change. Fire right there. The ad libs kind of added some flavor. I like the mumbling he did at the end. And the best of all, he said people changing, blah, 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 but God never does. Fire. This 10 out of 10, Justin Bieber. 10 out of 10. Vocals, everything on this song, fire. And I said he needs to say something. Guess what? He did. And it was only a 2-minute song, but it still was good. So this is really good. This definitely raises the album up to me, especially after ETA. So couple more songs. We'll see if he switches it up even more, but yeah.
I have one more thing to say on this song. This song just felt genuine. It felt like they did absolutely nothing to the song. They were just like, here, play this guitar melody and sing this song. And just sing something. And even the part where he just goes into like the melody without the lyrics and he's just singing the melody part, that part just felt genuine.
That probably was
what I really like about the song.
The chorus probably was pre-written, I'd assume, but I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so. I think this was all just off the top of his head. Like, they're planning.
Yeah. All right, well, let us know, Justin Bieber. All right, next, Confirmation. All right, so Confirmation. This song is definitely pretty similar as far as the genuineness as Changes. Didn't like it as much as Changes, but good voice tone. The instrumental was so, and I'm going to use this word, so juicy. So vibey. The synth in the background, I love that. Sweet vibes, good instrumental. His falsetto, oh, that gave me chills. That was good. To be honest, it brings me a lot of. So ETA is more like a vibey, chill vibe. This gives me more of a happiness vibe, and it to be honest, it makes me feel. I really hope him and his wife don't break up, because the song will be awful sad to listen to, but right now it's awful happy to listen to. And it's really talking about it's just we got the rest of our life, and I know that sounds redundant, but I don't know, just the way he said of it, it's almost like there's excitement in his voice, and so I thought that was really cool as well. What do you think about the song?
Ooh, this song was kind of just a laid back, and that's what I like. Like you could just sit and listen to it and listen to his lyrics, and it didn't feel like it was too hype, but it didn't feel like it was sad. It just felt like it was somewhere in the middle, and it was really laid back, really just calm, there, deeper voice tone. Um, yeah, I don't have much to say about it. It felt like a filler song at the end of the album.
That's
I will
true.
say
That is
that.
true. That is true.
If it, you can tell that we're reaching the end of the album, that it's almost over because it's kind of the more laid back, like calming you down kind of songs. So yeah, I liked it. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best one yet.
All right. And
So,
that's what love is.
all right, that's what love is. Another laid back song. Another like it's the end of the album and time to calm down. I did like the song though. I like the lyrics. I like the acoustic guitar again. It feels like something he was singing in the studio that he liked and nothing was done to it. Really basic, really calm, cool, just feeling his vibe, I guess, off the album was just that's what love is and this is what love is and being here for you being here for me and that's what love is and being here for you, that's what love is. So just a calm song, cool, collected, love his voice tone, fit well on the acoustic, and yeah. That's
Yeah,
what I like.
I really like the guitar melodies because there's like a couple of them. I think there was like 2 or 3. I thought that was really cool. It's kind of cool because he was in the relationship with Selena Gomez for a while, and relationships, and finally found what love is. I thought that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Harmonies and runs at the end, really, really sick. Some of them were like super impressive. But yeah, good song overall. And I do actually have a little bit of a nitpick with the arrangement of this album, but we'll get to that when we do a recap real quick. But last song, well, he does have 2 more. One of them just a yummy remix though, which is nothing much. But this is the last one, at least for now. This one, because the last 2 songs have sort of been a little filler. Well, Confirmation wasn't really filler, but it was a little bit. So I'm expecting this one to be pretty strong. I'm hoping it's pretty strong, and yeah, at least for now. Okay, so at least for now. So here's what I'll say. It's definitely a good ending. Even the name in itself is good for an ending track. Really like the opening. The beat is pretty cool. It's got, I don't know, it's this weird vibe to it that I don't think I've really heard much before. Sick beat, good runs at the end. Other than that, it's kind of the same thing as the last track. It's like, good, but the chorus, in my opinion, wasn't mega catchy. It was a good wrap-up song, but, other than that, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but I don't have much to say about it. What do you think, Don? Hello?
Hello?
Is it working?
Yeah, your mic's working now.
All right, give your opinion. Let me just clap so I can know where to cut this.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
All right. It was a good ending song. Chill vibe to end the album. I like how it felt like, at least for now, this is working out. So at least for now, I'll be happy in this love, and I'm in this with you. Yeah, there's not much to say. It was just a cool ending song. Like he was talking about how his life is at the moment.
Yeah.
Just living in the moment. At least for now, I'll live here in the moment with you.
Yeah, it's kind of like this album is how this album is. At least for now, So let's get into a full album review real quick, and we'll go ahead and end it off. How we're feeling about this Justin Bieber overall. I'll go ahead and go first. So I don't know if I like this or Purpose better. I'll say I like this better than Purpose. So far, of course, I've only listened to every song once. This is a solid album for sure, because I wouldn't say I'd say there's probably 5 fillers max, but probably 2 or 3 real fillers. I'd say there's probably 7 standout tracks and probably 4 really good tracks. Actually, more than that, counting Intentions and Get Me, the pre-release single. So, no, yeah, this is solid. I do think with the arrangement's actually kind of bad because on the first half it has all of these poppy R&B, rap, generic type beats. Not all the time, but for the most part. And very similar songs. Then it goes into this more vibey acoustic guitar kind of stuff. I think it should have been mixed throughout a little bit because then the album, I feel like, would have had a little more breathing room, would have felt a little more full rather than two different notes. It would have felt like one note together. Like you could have put changes. You could have put it after like. You could put it after like Forever or something like that. Like I think that would have been sick. The features are good. The Quavo feature is good. Again, I wish Dom had heard the song, but it's alright. The Quavo feature is good. Kalina feature is good. Lil Dicky, Post Malone, good. Clever, pretty good. Travis Scott, bad. So the features were okay. I don't know. There's good and bad about this album, but definitely way, way more good than bad because the songs that were good were really good. For me, my top tracks were Habitual, All Around Me. I kind of like that one. So Habitual, Come Around Me, Forever, Changes, ETA, and I think that's it as far as ones I really, really loved. Counting the pre-release singles, Intentions and Get Me up there too. So I mean, like that's like 7 solid tracks, and the rest are listenable, and only like 2 I probably would not want to come back to again. So this is a solid album. Justin Bieber, good job. As far as content matter, more than half the songs, it's good, but it's nothing profound. But at the same time, can we really expect that from him? But songs like Changes and ETA really, really boost my lyrics rating. So subject matter, content matter, I think is pretty good. Even the song names themselves kind of tell a story. Like Intentions. What are my intentions? Yummy. I'm available forever. Running over. So take it out of me when you run over. Get me. Here's my ETA. Changes. Confirmation that I'm changing. That's what love is. Wrapping it up, and then at least for now, that's what love is. That was really cool if you really think about it. It was tied in that matter. Some songs I found being a little too similar, but overall, this is a good album. So 1 out of 10, and like I said, there's a lot of tracks I'm gonna add to my playlist right away. 1 out of 10, I would give this album. Oh, this is hard. This is big rating. This is above average, 100%. 1 out of 10. Including the pre-release tracks, I would give this album, I give it an 8. An 8 as of now. And an 8 for an album review is very, very high. Keep in mind, a 10 is perfect. So it probably could go up to a 9 for me. This is really good. Now, Dom, what are your favorite tracks from this album? Least favorite? What do you think? What would you rate it 1 out of 10?
Starting off, favorite track is definitely ETA. Like, that song's gonna go on my playlist immediately. Changes, second favorite. Right up there. Loved both of those songs. My least favorite, Second Emotion, was probably like my least favorite. And it's not because of Bieber, it's just because of Travis. I just can't get over that part. I just did not like that at all. I mean, it wasn't a normal Justin Bieber album, in my opinion. Like, I don't listen to a lot of his stuff, but this was a good album, and it was a solid album. Could have been better? Yeah, it could have been better in spots, but really it was just a solid, good album that he put out, and he put some time in for sure. 1 out of 10. I haven't heard all the tracks, so this is probably not going to be a final rating that I'll have, but 1 out of 10, I give it like a 6. Maybe it'll bump up to a 7 if I hear the other tracks.
Okay.
Improvements could have been, like you said, rearranging some of the songs. But I felt like he put them in that way because that's the way he wrote them, and felt like he was telling the story in that way. And the reason he gets a 6 right now is because I felt like it had a story. The whole album had a meaning. And that's number one thing of when an artist writes an album is I want it to have a meaning. I want to know what you're talking about. So
Yeah, and I think, well, so story-wise, it's definitely put together well. But I'd say style-wise, it's a little weird how it is put together, how it's half and half. Now, a lot of albums are like that, but I don't know, that just caught me off guard because, we were saying we need something different. And then it came, and then it was the same different thing for 5 more tracks. So, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I agree. This album is definitely pretty different for Justin Bieber. Definitely really good. But you got any final thoughts about it?
yeah, I have one more final thought. I mean, I wasn't looking forward to listening to it, but I will say I'm happy I did. I'm happy I listened to it and got to review some tracks because it was a good album and I have some new songs to put on my playlist. So
Yeah, it changes. Oh shoot, dude, that's fire.
yeah, ETA and Changes were really good.
But Travis, get off
Yeah.
this album. I swear, people in the comments say, "Bro, Travis's part was so good." Yo, shut the crap up. No offense. But yeah, if you enjoyed Dom, let me know because he needs to do reviews of me more. But thank you so much for watching this video. If anybody actually does watch the video, this video is gonna be super long. This took us like 2 hours, although the video will probably only be like 30 minutes. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about these tracks. Bieber, you did really good. And okay, so you did good, Bieber. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Check out the rest of my reviews I dropped tonight. Subscribe for more. I'll probably do more Bieber content whenever he drops new music, which probably won't be for a bit. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much. Thanks. Goodbye.